So I got some stuff for the baby's Christmas pictures because I overdo every set of Christmas pictures. So I got these cookie, like a baking kit from Target, and I got a little stand mixer. They're both from the Target $5 section, but okay, this thing's super cool, right? Lifts up and down, but I realized it had a battery spot. And I don't know if I'm behind because this is my first time having kids, but I'm wondering if this thing will really mix or if it's just the lights that go off. So let me find out. Because now I want to know. I'm like determined. I wish I had any other screwdriver. Okay, I got the cover off. I didn't want you to watch me struggle like that. It was embarrassing. So let's see here. Okay, before I put the cover on, let me make sure. Oh! Okay, let me put the cover back on. Hang on. Okay, so this is awesome. So not only does it lift like this, but you can just press this and you can use it like a hand mixer too. And obviously it stops. Oh, it's not even getting caught in my hair. I mean, it's spinning a little bit, but there we go. Okay. That's the test you probably really needed to see. My baby's not going to care about this at all, by the way. He's 3 months old. This is for me, but he can play with it later when he's bigger. I just wanted to use it as props for his Christmas pictures. So I am wondering if we can make a dough out of this. So let me get the ingredients together and I'll be right back again. Yep. Oh yeah, that's the stuff. So I'm trying to make some salt dough ornaments. I'm wondering if the mixer will work for that. This was not my plan when I bought this. It was just to be a cute little like scenery piece, but I'm just gonna totally guess on my measurements here. Every recipe I found for the salt dough takes like a whole cup of salt and 4 cups of flour, and I'm not doing all that. So this is like a half a cup of flour. This is like this is like 3 ounces of water. It's in a little tiny baby bottle. So I'm just gonna, is this gonna work? Can I just break my salt? I'm taking the whole bottom out. This isn't even the salt that I normally use. I usually use the Himalayan sea salt. So let's just salt this up. That feels like, I don't know, like an ounce of salt? No, maybe like a half an ounce of salt. Basically, I was just trying to go for like a little less than 1/4 of the amount of salt in the water. I'm just doing random stuff. Get a cap. I should really just do this right, but honestly, this is a test. I even have the oven preheating too, because I'm going to try to see if they'll set in these wacky measurements I'm making. I don't really think it's that extreme. I don't think you have to measure that much when you're making this salt dough ornaments. I mean, unless you're really, really trying to keep them for a lifetime, but the bowl just kind of comes on and off here, so. But I'm going to use the whole thing. I mean, I might use it in here. The fuck is that? Anyway, it's not like this is a food. It was just a fuzzball. It was a fuzzball for my counter, but this is not food, right? This is a Christmas ornament, maybe. Might be a Christmas ornament. Mixing salt water. Okay. All right, let's go. I'm going to lift this. Let me get a spoon. Okay, so just gonna let's start with like a little bit. Because now that I know it can come off the stand, I'm sure I can get a little more free with it, but I want to use it like this. Just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. It's mixing. It's mixing. Honestly, I might hold the camera on the next one so you can see, because I'm going to add more, I'm going to move this around a little bit to mix it a little better. Be careful, gotta be careful. Let me just use it to... So I probably won't be making the dough part, but like the light mix, I bet you can use this for it. Perfect. Which means that you could also probably have your kid mix their own like cloud dough. Is that what it's called? Maybe a little cloud dough, maybe a little this kind of Play-Doh. But let me switch the angles so you can see how it looks when it's mixing. Okay, so obviously it has a very easy to stop. So you know, keep that in mind. It's not going to be a miracle working mixer. But it's still making me some dough, and that's really what I wanted here. I wish I had food dye, but I don't know where my food dye is right now. All right, let me take it off the stand here. We're going handheld. You know what? Let me turn this off. That's the smart thing to do, huh? And I'm getting a lot of crap on the bottom here, so maybe I should... Let me get a paper towel. 1 second. Okay, I put a paper towel around it because it's still a toy, you know? Maybe if I scoop it around a little first, get it a little loosened up. Come on, man. Is it mixed? Okay, so it'll be more like, you know what? This is the time that you bust out a whisk. There's got to be like a Montessori school whisk out there. This is still fun. Okay, so if I wasn't trying to make like a dough, I could absolutely just... Let me just put more water in here. If I put more water in here, like if it's looser, it seems to mix. Like liquids, not really a problem. Messy, but not a problem. But the second, once it gets too doughy, it stops mixing. Which, you know, it's a toy. It was a toy, and it was from, it was like a not expensive toy, you know? So, I got this in the Target, like, $5 section. Come on, bud. This mixer says 4 years old and older, and I'm definitely old enough for this. Come on, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Okay, well, I still want dough, so I'm just gonna turn this off. And I'm just gonna put this in here. I'm gonna be like, Is this how you end up with 4 cups worth? Because you just keep making a mess until you've added everything you need? This is chaos. This is chaos. Okay. And we've got Snowflake and Mr. and Mrs. Gingerbread Man. So I might actually add cinnamon to the dough for them, so they look a little toasty, a little fresh. Okay, let's see here. I put the dough back in the mixer's bowl. Like, we are going full circle with that. Because my whole point was to enjoy my little mixer, right? So that's what we're doing here. We got the mixer. So put the dough in there, not like it's really mixing at this point. So I'm going to take out like enough that I think it'll be for the snowflake, right? Because I want to add cinnamon in a second for the gingerbread man. All right, let me flour up my workstation here. And then I'm gonna flour my child-size mixer, child-size rolling pin. And this is definitely a stickier dough than I need to have, so let me get a little. You want it to be doughy, but not super sticky. And you want to roll it out to about 1/8 of an inch. I think right now I'm making it a little bit smaller than I need. So I might have to revisit this project and actually do the measurements for how much you need for this project for at least one of each of these cuttings. Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh, me, just Master Chef, no big deal. Full bakery available. Got it about the size of my flake. Let's see here. Kind of bouncing around a little bit. Ooh. Okay. She's cute. Might add a little bit of texture with something. Maybe a fork? How about a fork? A fork is something I already have in the kitchen. Just giving it the gentlest little pokes. It's not making it look more like a snowflake, but it is kind of cute. Okay, okay. Just barely poke it though, obviously. Can you see? Can you see? Looks like a Ritz cracker. Perfect. And then I'm going to use the other end of the fork and add some little prongs. Okay, now we're looking a little more snowflakey. I gave it lines. Haha. It kind of looks like a leaf, but it kind of looks like a snowflake. I don't think I can turn it for you at the right angle. There we go. So much dough on my fingertips. Okay, cool. All right, so there's that one. All right, give me a second. It's so strong. Okay. I have it like drowning in the seasonings at this point. Just a cupful. So let's see. Hopefully that will really do it this time. But you don't, obviously you don't want to just leave it sitting on top because you're going to roll this out to make the next ornaments. So you want to get it as even as you can, but it's not that serious. And, you know, a lot of people paint theirs, but I don't want to get my paint out. Is what this boils down to. You can use acrylic paint on them if you want to. That's not what I want to do right now. All right. It's not super even, but it's not that serious either. It's definitely streaky. Not super duper streaky. It's okay. It's probably going to turn out pretty. And I'll sprinkle some on top too. I'm thinking about it way too hard. Way too hard. All right. Trying to get it kind of laid out. This is not the world's best roller. In this round, I'm just trying to get one cookie of each, but probably be having more fun if I made a bunch of dough. So you had a little more room to make some mess ups. Just a sec. Okay, while they cooked, I cleaned up my mixer here. Now please keep in mind this is not made for food, so I just wiped it down. Well, took the bowl out because that comes out, but yeah. Oh, look how cute they turned out. So guys, cute. Probably be even cuter if I had some, like, I don't know, icing, or if you put a fingerprint in there or something, but cute. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure if I cooked them long enough, but that's nice. That's a nice little set. Anyway, that is not at all what I bought it for, but my attention span got the best of me, so look at them. Look at them.